Welcome into the local and community issues and answers, and today's special guest is B.J. McKinney. He is representing our veterans right here in Southeast Kentucky. So good to see you today, Mr. B.J., and glad to have you as our special guest. And we're going to ask you different questions, like primarily, tell us about your chapter.
Our chapter 165 is in Jackson County. We named it the Jack Welch chapter.
Jack Welch.
Yes, sir. We do most all the VA funerals in that area. We also do road openings. We've opened the tunnel at Middlesboro. We opened the mountain road at the Big Hill project when that went through.
Right.
And we do things like that. We lay wreaths, we change flags, we go to the schools. And as a matter of fact, this Friday at Veterans Day at McKee, we'll be changing the flag there and be laying a wreath. And along with us will be the ROTC from the Jackson County High School.
ROTC, that's the youth. And you're doing so much for the community, and we need to get behind you all and support you all.
We appreciate that. We basically do one fundraiser a year,
okay.
And we try to take care of all the needs by doing that and
right.
things in that situation like that.
Let's talk about veterans that may be watching us today or listening to us by the way of radio. A lot of veterans don't know how to get help and support for their VA claim needs or things like that. Can you give us the information that, what do they need to do? How does that work?
Well, if you're a veteran, it doesn't really matter if you was in 10 days.
Right.
Or two years or a life member. You need to, if you have not been, you need to get your card with the VA. You need to go to VA at Lexington, get in the system.
Right.
And then find a local chapter of the American Veterans or DAV, American Legion. All of those can help you in that area. And then, of course, we're loaded down with chapters down here.
Right.
Mr. Baker is the 5th District Commander. You can even get in touch with him. And I'm sure he'll direct you in the right way you need to go. But if you need someone to explain what your benefits is and so forth and so on, you need to talk to one of our service district servicemen.
Right.
And each district has one. We have one at the DAV Lane out London. And you go out there and talk to Bobby. And or the Larry J. Gross, Public Relation Officer with the American Vets Post 116 in Corbin. You can call him. He'll give you the information you need, but you don't need to sit at home and not get something done.
Right, right.
You need to get out there and step in there and let them take care of you with your needs.
Exactly right. And I noticed that, one of the slogans is veterans helping veterans.
Right.
That's what it's about, helping, support, and helping one another. You're doing it such a fabulous job in the community. That was the day that I seen you. You was even in the community talking to people and passing out some literature and things like that. And we need to support you all. What's good ways to support the VA?
Well, now at the Golden Corral, in London, they do a vets a dinner.
Right.
They do that, and the local group, maybe Chapter 166 or whatever, will have their tables set up inside the Golden Corral.
Right.
Talk to those men.
Now, when is a certain day for this dinner?
Well, they'll set that date up, and I don't know what it is at this time, but
right.
It'll be every veteran in the area will probably know about it because they come from 4, 5, 6 counties around to our area to eat there.
Okay. So, yeah, I noticed the last time I was at Corral, I was seeing the veterans in there.
Yeah.
It's so good because you're dedicated to the country and the community. You help so many people. You've put your life on the line, and we need to give back to you.
Well, just last night was our monthly first Monday night meeting at our chapter. And we had just received a letter from the VA hospital at Lexington asking for funds for the Christmas fund.
Right.
So we always have money for the project that they have for stamps for veterans.
Yeah.
There's so many things that can be done for these people. And we have a nursing home in our county that has some veterans in it. We always do a Christmas program there and different things in that order. But what we'd like to do is just have the people recognize the fact that we've got a lot of boys and girls on the front lines today.
Yeah, even still.
And not only do we do funerals for World War II veterans, we do funerals for young men and women.
Right.
We just had a young man shipped in from Chicago, Illinois, to our home area and did his funeral just recently, a young man. So it's really not just to one group or one age group or one Army, Air Force, Marines, or so forth and so on, but it's for all people that need us.